The first time you open Jamstrument, you are greeted with a message. You can read through the updates, click Hide next time if you prefer so, and click OK. Zooming with the mouse wheel presents all 4 zones. Each ring represents a zone where sound is spatialized, the center being strictly mono. Let's go ahead and import some audio files. Go to the sample folder of your choice, select all samples you need imported, and click Open. You now have a library folder. Click on it to show all available samples. Use the back button to go back to all libraries. In order to drop a sample, the audio clock needs to run. For that, hit the spacebar or use the play button. With the clock now running at 120 BPM, you can drop a sample into a zone. This will open the pattern tool. Here you can see the 16 steps running for each bar. Select multiple steps to create a pattern. At the outer edge, more bars can be added. Select the bar you want and add additional steps. Removing steps till the bar is empty will also remove the bar. Clicking the center or right mouse button will hide the pattern tool. Now we can see our sample sphere impulsing in 3D space. Remember, we are looking through a orthographic camera from the top. The ball is actually rolling around in 3D space. Dropping a hi-hat sample in the next zone, making a pattern, now we can hear the sound moving exactly where the ball is. This is spatialized audio, and with it, spatial music can be created. Let's remove the hi-hat in Setup, Trash Can, or hit Delete. Drag in a new hi-hat sample in the next more wider zone. The bigger the zone you drop it in, the further the ball can move. We are listening from the center, so the sample ball will sound more distant and to the left or right. The 4th zone is so big that sounds all the way at the edge can fade into the distance and come back as the ball rolls back to the center again. Let's add a snare into the mix. Each time you exit out of the pattern tool, you can bring it back by clicking on a sample ball. The 3rd ring of steps are notes. Left click to go higher. Control click to go back to the root note. Shift left click to go lower. Any sample can be musically pitched to a scale. In the Sample Setup tool, the pitch knob acts as a tuning knob. The music scale used is changed to this knob. Click on a scale to switch between 15 available variants. Let's add some effects to a sample. Create a pattern. Go to Setup, and tweak the settings. If you don't want the ball to roll, click this button. The ball will now stay stationary where it was first dropped in. Let's look at snapshots. Each time you're happy with a beat, you can make a snapshot. Set a name and hit save. Then remove all sound balls from the scene with the Remove All button. You can now drag in your snapshot and it starts playing on the first beat. Quickly, I will create a second snapshot. Let's call this Perk 1. Multiple snapshots can play at the same time, creating a mix like a DJ. All snapshots have their own controls for stopping and playing. They can also be cued. Cueing works both for play and stop. If you wish to record your performance, hit the record button. Recording starts immediately as if a tape deck is running to record whatever you do. Stop recording with spacebar or the stop button. If there is a music tail, recording captures that before stopping. You will be notified where the recording is exported. This is always in the audio export folder that sits inside the Save folder of the Jamstrument app location on your drive. Go to Location and open the file in your preferred wave editor. And this concludes the showcase of Jamstrument version 1. For feedback or questions, you can find a link to the Discord channel on www.jamstrument.com. Jamstrument is free. Use it however you like.